Hello everybody, and welcome back to More Memories Dogma. I left it off at a little cliffhanger yesterday. Something happens. But what? Find out right now. Suddenly the doors are violently thrown open. Really didn't sound like that, but we'll just assume that they are. It's probably a student or maybe a professor. At any rate, it will be bad if we get seen. Cool looking guy. Hello? A single man enters the room. What's in your hand, sir? He's a well-built man, and he's glaring sharply at us. Past the doors outside the room are a bunch of guys in suits. One glance at them is enough to tell me they mean trouble. They're definitely not students or teachers. Yeah, Nandeska indeed. You? You don't look like officers. He manipulates his MRD and the AR display shows up in front of us. Shows his police badge and identifies him as a detective. Well, this is bad. Now he's not cool guy, he's leader-like now. Why are they here? How did they find us? Questions and doubts race through my mind. I'm not sure how this happened. I can worry about that once we're safe. What? Rina's face goes stiff and she stands rock still. Haruna interjects. I forgot she was with us. How much you want me to arrest her too for, you know, helping with us? Looks like they already know Haruna's a police officer too. But that's not something you should be able to tell just by looking at her, right? I'm starting to feel like there's something off here. Something's not right. Well, we kinda did, but I'll let her talk. Haruna goes off in a loud tirade against the listless policeman. However, the policeman suddenly takes out his baton and he hit her! What? He rams it in Haruna's stomach. It was such a sudden act of violence. Everyone's so shocked they can't say a thing. Even the phrase silent as the grave isn't able to do justice to the sudden quiet that fills the room. After a few seconds, I get over my shock and run over to Haruna. Haruna's scrunched up on the floor in pain and I help her sit up. Looks like he hit her pretty hard. Haruna's doubled up, holding her stomach and moaning in pain. You bastard! I look into the policeman's eyes and I start to tremble. He enjoyed doing that. This man had struck Haruna, his co-worker, without any hesitation at all. And he enjoyed it. This guy's messed up. Akane angrily tries to take a step forward, but Emma holds her back. She's right, let's not stoop to their level. That makes... not you. I don't know. Oh. The men in suits sitting behind the policeman also taking out the batons and guns. Well, you're gonna be under arrest too.
どうもしないな。
He's gonna arrest everybody.
君たちが抵抗しても構わないけど、こちらもそれなりの対応はすることになるよね。そのせいでここで何かが起こって君たちがどんな目にあったとしても正当防衛でやむを得ずってことで我慢してもらうしかないけど。
The policeman has a deranged smile on his face. He's reveling in our fear, but there's nothing we can do to stop him. Even Akane shuts her mouth, unable to say anything at all. Instead, Rina walks forward.
それは私たちを脅してるの。もし抵抗すれば殺すことも厭わないと。
解釈はご自由に。
The rest of the policemen all ready their weapons, waiting to see what we'll do. The door is right there, but it feels so far away. What do we do? Oh, do I get to make a choice? Haruna suddenly starts shouting. It's possible that if people are watching, these guys will hesitate to do anything too rash.
ちなみに学内の皆さんには敷地外へ避難していただきました。校内に有害ガスが漏れてるってことで、
That's clever.
はここに誰も近づきません。
That's sharp. The faint hope I had of someone coming by is just crushed by his words.
そんな。
I fully understand now. These people meticulously prepared for every eventuality before coming here. It's true that me and Raina are wanted by the police, but it's not like we've committed any crime like murder. We didn't kill anybody. And we obviously don't have any deadly weapons on us either. So why are they going so far as to apprehend us? Something's not right here. Something's fishy. It's not the cafeteria food. The feeling like something's off just keeps getting stronger. Seeing how we've all fallen silent, the policeman's grin grows even wider. He likes to see us like this. This guy's psychopathic.
こっちとしてはそこの二人を引き渡してもらえれば何の問題もないわけ。そこでうずくまってる巡査殿もまあ今回だけは多めに見てあげよう。これ以上邪魔しなければ。
Where's Senji when you need him? He wouldn't have taken any guff. He would have just kicked their asses.
それ以外のみんなはそうだな。ここであったことは忘れて明日からいつも通りの生活に戻るってのはどうかな。
What?
君たちにとっても最善の選択だと思うけどね。
It's true, I don't want to put anyone else in danger. But if I get arrested here, I'll never be able to find out the truth about Serrano. We've only got like 3 days left.
すみません。
Kakaru, what do you got to say? He lazily raises his hand into the air.
何かな。
ちょっとだけ時間もらってもいいですかね。俺たちも考えたいことがいろいろあるんで。
He thinks about it for a bit, then finally nods. Okay.
そうだな。じゃあ5分だけ時間をあげよう。
Kakaru's got a plan. That guy comes in, you know, at the most harrowing of situations.
君たちが損得を正しく判断できるよう願っているよ。
He turns around and walks coolly out the door, then closes it behind him. Without a moment's delay, Rina runs up to the door and locks it.
なんだよあいつら。ただの刑事っていう雰囲気じゃなかったぞ。
Yeah, something's not right. They're not officers.
私も見たことのない人たちだった。
Haruna manages to stand up. It's obvious she still hurts, but she manages to do it anyway.
こんなの警察の人間がすることじゃない。狂ってるよあの人。さっきの言葉も単なる脅しではなさそうだった。私たちを殺しても正当防衛として扱うって。
Yeah, and since there's no one else here, who's gonna, you know, who's gonna talk out against him, really? We all fall silent.
さあ、どうしますか?
What do we do? We're stuck here. No one's able to answer. We've only been given 5 minutes. What can we do in just 5 minutes? But even then, Kakeru worked hard to get us those 5 minutes. We can't just waste them.
とにかく出口が他にないか探してみましょう。
As far as we can tell, though, aside from the door the man went out of, the only other way out is through the skylights fitted into the ceiling, but they're too high and too small to fit a person anyway. But maybe, just maybe, if there's an exit we've missed that we can use to make our escape, that's the only hope we've got left, so we gotta try to find one.
時間がもったいないわ。両側に分かれていくわよ。
We split into 2 groups and start searching left and the right side of the building respectively. Rina, Kakeru, and I all head to the inner passageway from the left corner of the room.
なんかここどこまで行っても壁ばっかだな。
Damn!
博物館や記念館と呼ばれる建物で、特に展示物が置いてあるスペースは大抵日光を遮った作りになってるものよ。
そうか、確かに。
でも、もし館内に空調コントロールや管理のための部屋があるなら、
Rina runs a hand along the wall as she walks, while gazing up at the ceiling, trying to find anything that'd help us escape. Following Rina's lead, we also search around the building. But we're unable to find a door of any kind, and we meet up with Akane's group without any leads.
ダメだ。こっちには窓すらなかった。
We're screwed, man. What do we do?
そうか。
Looks like the only way out is the door those policemen are guarding. After meeting up again, none of us can think of any other good ideas to get us out of here.
Oi! Akero!
Suddenly there's a loud knock on the door. Oh, time's up.
私、もう一回交渉してこようか。
Negotiate for what, though?
ダメだよ。また手荒な真似をされるのがオチだってば。
Yeah, exactly.
ああ、こうなったら実力行使だ。
Don't. They'll shoot us.
そうですね。茜と私がいれば、あるいは。
いや、待て。さすがにあの数の刑事を全員倒すのは無理があるだろう。
彼らも物騒な武器を持っていたものね。
That's true.
さっきの人数が全員だとは限らないし。
We all fall silent again. What's the best option? My mind continues to wrestle with this problem while the knocking continues incessantly. I hear some strange noises coming from the other side of the door.
何者だ貴様！止まれ！
おい、どういうことなんだ？
知るかよ！あれはお前らが何とかしろ！
Suddenly the door started rattling. It looks like they're trying to force it open.
なんだ？外の様子がおかしいな。
What the hell's going on outside?
開けろ！開けるんだ！
I hear the policeman yelling again. Even with the bulldog in place, it feels like the door's about to burst open. It won't be long. I run up to the doors and push up against it, trying to keep it closed. A second later, Reina joins me.
危ないから離れとけ。
じゃあ、ヒロキも離れて。
いや、俺にできることは今はこれしか。
I'm desperately trying to counteract the enormous amount of force I'm feeling pushing to go on the door. Kakeru suddenly braces himself against the other door. We'll do anything to buy time, even if it's futile. Who knows? Maybe we'll suddenly get a flash of inspiration. We're betting on that very faint possibility. We don't have any other choice, really.
私も抑えます。
Expressionless as always, Emma comes to help. Akane and Haruna join too.
どうすんだよ。雨宮、何か思いつかねえのかよ。
どうすると言ってもな。
どうしよう。
What do we do? The sound of people banging on the door. Shaking so fierce it feels like the door will burst open at any moment. While taking it all in, our faces fill with panic. Suddenly, the force on the door vanishes.
あれ？
What happened?
なんだ？
警戒した方がいいわ。扉から離れて。
Rina says calmly while we all hurry away from the door. Oh, shh.
おい、今のどこに行ったんだ？
What's going on outside? Oh my god. I hear the thudding of numerous footsteps from the other side of the door.
何でしょうか。何か揉め事でも。
Do you hear the gunshots and the horrible sounds coming outside? Of course they're fighting.
わからない。だが、混乱しているようだな。
I think we better stay in here. I don't think it's smart to open the door right now. After some more shouting, it gets eerily quiet. We all exchange glances. We don't know what happened, but it definitely wasn't something they were expecting either. Haruna's the first to speak.
もしかして師匠？
I don't think so.
龍泉寺警部補が戻ってきてくれて、外の人たちを捕まえてくれたとか。
That's some real wishful thinking right there. Though, I guess on the off chance that it is true, well, we're saved.
ヒロキ、どうする？扉を開けてみるか。
Can I get a choice, please?
そうだな。
Damn. After thinking about it for a little bit, I decide to at least take a peek at what's happening outside. I unlock the door and Cocker and I both put our hands on the doorknob. Then, before we even pull, the door opens slightly. What the hell? The policeman thrusts the upper half of his body inside, trying to wriggle his way past us and inside the room. The reason for this strange behavior becomes clear when I look at his stomach. There's a blade protruding out of him. The policeman had been stabbed through his stomach. The blade gleams in the light. Cocker and I both take a step back in surprise. As we do so, the door opens wider and the policeman collapses inside. I hurriedly step out of the way as the policeman falls to the floor. His body is completely still, his eyes are wide open. It's obvious he's beyond saving now. Then when I look back up, standing outside is...
When
I see the face of the man standing outside, I'm shocked. It's the guy from yesterday. On the ground around him are the other detectives, their bodies haphazardly strewn about, still bleeding out. None of them are breathing. This guy massacred all of them?
どうしてここに？
貴様はつまらん質問ばかりする。ここに転がっているのと目的は同じだ。ただ、思想が違う。
だったらなぜそいつらを？
こいつらは俺に刃を向けた。俺はそれに応えた。それだけだ。
Well, who wouldn't? You got a sword like that. While stepping on the bodies of the policemen, the man starts walking towards us.
ヒロキ、逃げて！
Rina's soft scream reaches my ears, however. I turn to face the man. He was obsessed with chasing Rina yesterday, but this time he's looking right at me. Looks like I'm his target today. Perfect. With every step he takes, my body gets hotter and hotter. My thoughts begin melting together. The feeling of electricity flowing through my body returns and gradually grows stronger. Can I even beat this guy if I fight him? Well, I don't even care if I can or not. We went from having a horde of enemies to just one. This is our chance. If it's just one guy, I might actually be able to fight him. Everyone else will be able to escape safely, and even if I die, that just means I'll be going to where Serrano is. Live or die, I still win. Even if they were threatening us, I do feel a bit sorry for all the dead detectives. That being said, there's no way I'm letting this chance slip past. Hell no. We went from a hopeless situation to one where everyone else's survival is a possibility now. My field of vision flickers and I start walking towards the man. I stop in front of him and he gives me a satisfied look.
お前は頭がいいのかバカなのかよくわからない人間だな。
He raises his right arm blade. In response, I begin to move as well, but... What? The movement of his arms. I suddenly leaped back. Pain shoots through my right arm. Looks like he grazed me. When did he... Last night his swings were a lot slower. I thought it was because he had to do so many preparatory actions for them first. But his swing just now was way faster. Seeing my expression, a look of boredom falls across the man's face.
遅い。全くもって遅すぎる。昨晩のあの威勢の良かった貴様はどこへ行った？これではすぐに貴様を殺せてしまうじゃないか。まあ、こちらはそれでも一向に構わんがな。
What's going on? Something's clearly different from yesterday. Am I not concentrating hard enough? Yesterday when Rena was about to be killed, I felt like there was a lot more danger, but that's for sure. Perhaps that's what allowed my concentration to increase so much. So basically what I need to do right now is concentrate harder. As I get back up, I see the man's got a provocative smile on his face.
さあ、使ってみろ。もっと本気で。
Sounds like he's having the time of his life right now. As if being compelled by his attitude, I take a step towards him again. That's right, I need to get serious now. I need to seriously kill this guy. The tingling feeling of electricity flowing through my body gets even stronger. I take a stance and begin to close the distance between me and him again. Kakaru? Suddenly Kakaru grabs my hand and pulls me back. What are you doing, Kakaru? What's the meaning of this?
おい、このバカ野郎が。
I suddenly feel stinging pain on my cheek. The impact is so sudden that I fall to the ground. For a moment, I'm unable to comprehend what just happened. Did he punch me? Kakaru?
何やってんだよ、お前。
Whoops. Look at that. He is pissed. I think this is the first time I've seen Kakaru really angry. Stinging pain also drives the fog that's settled over my thoughts, and I start thinking clearly again. That man is about to kill us. And I'm finally able to fully grasp the situation. But by the time I'd gathered my wits, the man had already begun his assault. Kakaru's in danger. I leapt towards Kakaru. Oh my god. Kakaru's bleeding from his left leg. I'm a second too late. That man's blade has gouged out part of Kakaru's left leg.
余計な邪魔をしてくれたな、小僧。
You son of a bitch. No one hurts Kakaru and gets away with it. His face twisted in pain, Kakaru shouts at me.
いい加減にしろよ。勝手に一人で死のうとしてんじゃねえよ。
Kakaru, he's going to kill us.
かける。残されて辛いのはお前だけなのかよ。それでお前は死んで楽になって俺だけ生きろって言うのかよ。そりゃずるすぎるだろ。
Kakaru lets out everything he'd been keeping bottled up this whole time.
だから俺はお前の自殺なんて絶対に成功させてやんねえって決めたんだ。
Kakaru's practically screaming at me.
お前がお前まで勝手に死んだら俺はお前を絶対に許さないからな。
Kakaru's screams are filled with pain and sorrow as his words pierce through my heart. I'd only been caring about myself this whole time, even though there were other people hurting because Serrano had died. Now that I think about it, it's obvious. Kakaru even went so far as to suppress his own feelings for me.
かける。すまない。分かったなら早く逃げろ。
Right after Kakaru finishes Tyrion, a man raises his blade again. Crap, at this rate. If Kakeru takes that attack, he'll die. I cover Kakeru's body with my own to protect him. What? What happened? I hear the sound of metal clashing with metal. Akane and Emma had run in front of us and blocked his attack.
私はまだ納得いかないけどさ、ここでお前たちを見殺しにもできねえんだよ。
ここは私たちに任せて、楠原はみんなを連れて逃げてください。
貴様ら、俺の邪魔をするな。
Enraged, the man mercilessly brings his blade to bear on Akane and Emma. However, Emma blocks his slash. She pulled a shield out from somewhere again. I don't know where she keeps that thing. As Emma blocks, Akane thrusts her spear at him. Her spear stabs straight into the man's shoulder. The impact makes him stagger slightly. Looks like he's pretty pissed about being interrupted. His gaze is pure hatred.
クソだ、何もたもたしてんだよ。早く行け。
What should I do? What should I do? Do I run or don't run? We have to get out of here. We can't wait any longer. Kakeru's next to me, gritting his teeth in pain. I don't think he'll be able to stand up by himself. Marina's brandishing her gun at the guy, but it's uncertain if it'll be of any real use. Marina doesn't have a weapon. I think we really should leave this to Akane and Emma. I put Kakeru's arm around my shoulder. He says angrily. When I turn around, I see him glaring at us, enraged. I go with Rina and Haruna to the exit and pass Kakeru off to them. He bears down on me, his blade held high. I don't have the strength to stop his swing. I make a snap judgment and throw myself to the left, then I roll away from him. His blade sinks into the ground next to me.
こっち。
Emma steps in between us and the man. Looks like she'll buy us a little time.
早く行ってください。
すまない。頼んだぞ。
I muster my strength and run out there as fast as I can. God, I hope everyone's okay.